with my dog right here.
Go by Double R. How
Welcome to
y'all
See the
doing?
Vision Podcast. My bad. We'll edit that. Let's talk one more time. So you gonna say double R and then you gonna say something after that?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say how y'all doing out there. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the Double R. How y'all doing out there?
All right, for sure. All right, what's good, everybody? It's your dog Tut G right here with my boy.
Hey, the Double R, man. How y'all doing out there?
All right, for sure, man. Welcome to See the Vision Podcast, man. Where we gonna break down some sports, life, and everything you need to know to win on and off the field.
Right. What's going on, man? We here to talk about this NFL drive. This combine that just passed. Drive next week Thursday. So, a couple of little things out there, a couple of prospects you want to talk about. You know, my mindset is what these coaches looking for. Are they looking for on the field production or are they looking for combine production? It's a big difference. And I think a lot of GM get tossed up between that. They see the guy there, he runs 4.3, 4.4. He jumps a 40-inch vertical, but his on field production is lackluster. He may not perform how he's supposed to perform. Uh Example, you got your guy Jacob Rodriguez out of Texas Tech, two-time Big 12 champion, All American this year. Every defensive award you could think about, he won. But guess what? He's not considered the top linebacker this year, and he came in fifth in Heisman voting. What you got? What you think about that right there?
I mean, the fact that he's staying fifth in Heisman voting is that's pretty alarming in a good way. Like, I think that should get people raise their antennas. You know what I'm saying? As a GM, I feel like playmaking is probably a little bit more important than measurables. But with the NFL, it's a fast game, so are you going to be able to dominate the same type of somebody that can match your height, weight, and speed the same way you did in college with somebody that may have had smaller measurables? So I think when they look into that, they look into does that game translate to the NFL? But just you can't take away a playmaker. If somebody make plays, they gonna find a way to make plays. I feel like they would just have to up their game at that level. You know,
Correct. 2 years, 100 plus tackles. This year he had over seven fumbles. Still ran 4.56 at the combine. A little on the shorter side, 6'1", 230. Yeah, you got a few guys out there. Still jumping 38-inch vertical. You have a few guys out there a little
he's
taller, a
on
little
38.
bigger. 38 and a half. Let me
Nah,
not
but
cut it half out. 38 and a half.
only thing he missing is probably like not even prototypical height. They just on some. He's a freak of nature. That's the word I'm looking for. He's not a freak of nature, but shoot, don't sound like measurables to me. You
Them
feel me?
great measures. Them great measures.
So
The scouts always gonna get in. Maybe he's a little stiff. Maybe he can't cover. Played at Texas Tech. He played against NFL caliber talent. Matter of fact, the last game they played against Oregon, 11 tackles.
I would
11
say
tackles.
this though, but have you thought about this? Him being at Texas Tech is a lot of those tackles coming because he playing in like pass happy offenses. You know what I'm saying? Is it run? Is it does it game translate? I haven't watched the film, so I'm just like asking those questions. You feel me?
I haven't watched a lot of his film. I watched him at the Senior Bowl. He
Yeah.
great Senior Bowl. So again, he went from Texas Tech. Maybe the talent in that division not as good as the SEC and things of that nature. But again, he goes to the Senior Bowl. He's one of the top performers on defense. Against he's supposed to be some of the elite seniors out there. Still
Nah,
perform.
that's real. That's real. You seen where they got him projected at right now?
He was projected in later rounds. They say he moved to maybe like a day two. And listen, from the production that I read up on, from the things that I hear about him, listen, tackling machine, seven forced fumbles in one season. That's a tremendous stat. I'm not sure about his coverage. How can he cover? I know you have to do that in NFL. How can he cover running backs out of the backfield and tight ends like that? He's a little undersized. These tight ends 6'5", 6'4". Kittles and people like that in the NFL. But it just depends on what system get him. Maybe you can hide him. He has to be a smart player. If you 2 years over 100 plus tackles, he's a very smart player, very instinctive kind of player. So maybe he can catch
Yeah.
on to that 4, 5, 6 speed. You can run with the best of them. As far as tight ends and stuff like that, if you put yourself in great position, I I'm just trying to see what the GMs want. Do you want production or do you want this superhero who goes to the combine and just elite numbers, but his on the field production is not there?
I mean, you got I mean, I guess the comparison would be like Sonny Styles, but I think Sonny Styles' brother may be more the guy like that got the nut. He ran like a 4.2 at safety, but I don't know if he had any stats.
Oh, that's blazing.
Nah, Sonny Styles' brother ran 4.2 at the combine, so it's like
That's a,
that strong safety from Ohio State. But I don't know if he got any snaps. I can't tell you that. So it's like,
uh,
now if that dude get drafted, that's crazy,
correct. Yeah, I don't know much about him because when you talk about Ohio State, only safety I know is the other safety on the other side.
right?
That's the
Caleb
I didn't
Dunn
hear too
got
much about Styles.
nah, it's just a younger brother, but he got a brother on the team. He ran 4.2 at the combine.
He running. Hey, he running. I
Nah,
don't know
for
what his
real.
tape look like, but he sure can run.
But nah, let's transition to this draft. Talk about shoot somebody that went to your high school. Ruben Bain played at Miami Central.
My guy. Hey, Central Rocket, 95th Street.
Yeah,
Uh,
my first
I
time
don't like to
seeing
talk.
him. My first time seeing him play was when you took me to his game. Believe it or not, I ain't even know who he was.
Hey, state championship game. I had been hearing about him since his junior year. Uh, led Florida in tackle, 25 plus sacks. Sorry about that. 25 plus sacks. I want to say he had
Yeah,
maybe 30, 29, 30.
yep,
He come back the next year, he get another 20 plus sacks. Man, the guy was a freak. I thought I was hearing about. Hey, you got to come check this guy out. I don't like the comparison. The guy been producing with the same short arms as they say since he was in high school. He produced at high school, very high level, 5-star athlete. He go to UM straight out the gates. He produced.
mm-hmm,
Yeah, I get the measurables. He got the smallest arms ever at the end. All the other things. He's not the fastest, but listen, production is production. You can stack him up. You can watch the film. He produced against some of the top teams, some of the elite tackles. You look at the Ohio State game;
yep,
they couldn't block him,
turned
and,
up.
they have a top elite tackle. He couldn't block him. So again, that is what it comes down to. You want on the field production, or do you want the combine monsters? I rather
Right.
take on the field production.
No, I agree. But the thing with him, even though he got all that going on, just off the research I've done, he's the lowest they got him falling to is like 12 to the Cowboys. So even with him having, if he ain't have short arms, he probably be a top 3 pick. Cause they
I still
still
feel
saying
like
top 10.
that disrespect for a guy who you know
Yeah.
prior to the combine, they was talking about top 10 pick. I still feel disrespected. And then I'm also rooting for him even more. He's a Miami guy. Dade County to the fullest. Then he went to my high school, so I'm rooting for him. Man,
Oh man, we lost. I thought I was about to say we lost my boy. They got him. Look, what you think about this person? They saying he compared to Dwight Freeney. I think he a little bigger and more stout than Freeney, but with that first step and that swim move, I can see. But I don't know if I compare him to Dwight Freeney personally.
nah, I don't think so either. Dwight Freeney a little bit more twitchy, like kind of athlete. You remember the spin move? He had a major spin move, a little bit more twitchy. Uh, as far as the bend around the corner, I think both of them been with the best of them.
Yeah.
I think I can see Bane being a little bit more powerful. He lower body strong, so I think him being a little more powerful. But again,
Yo,
it's
you
one.
gotta check your volume, man.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I put my charger in. You can hear me?
Okay. Yeah, it's low though. I can hear you, but it's low.
Yeah, I had to go out and come back in. I had to put my charge in. That thing done went out on me.
So yeah. Well shoot, I think Bane, if he draw outside the top 10, I think that's a travesty. Anything in between
Lord.
that, I'm cool with. You know what I'm saying? Just because we know how the NFL work, and it's also based on team need. Everybody don't need a DN, but shit, it's also best player available. Like, how do you pass up on somebody who you know if he ain't gonna get the sack, the quarterback gonna be looking at him all game.
All
Hey,
all
the
game.
quarterback gonna be thinking about him, dog, all game. Even if he
And he
don't
stopped
touch
the
him,
run.
even if he don't touch the quarterback, he gonna be chasing him. You get what I'm saying? Somebody it
Correct.
gonna be like a King Messenger. King Messenger finna go first round. Cause look, I got Bane coming, but if you got another dog, they gonna eat. Cause he
Correct.
running them into him.
Correct. And he run. He coming every time. He look, hey, and he gonna stop the run. So you get both. Like I say, I think a lot of teams fail me personally due to trying to watch archetype, hands and left.
Mhm.
All that accounts for certain positions. But when you play at University of Miami, the bigger programs and you produce at the level he produced, from the time he stepped on the field, man, you have to consider,
Right.
we can coach this guy up in our system. He produced, I can't I don't see why he can't be at least a 8 to 10 sack guy, year in and year out. I don't see no reason why he can't be that. Or even even more.
I can see eight, depending on what type of scheme it is. Um, Hold on. Yeah, I just think he a complete player though. He gonna get the hurries, stuff to run. I done seen him take on 3 block, and he's very smart, like you say. He's like in the video game they got play recognition. You could tell he watch film because
Oh
he know
yeah,
how to shoot
definitely.
down the line and get between the tackle and the guard, then go make the tackle and the running back going the other way. Like he be doing
Definitely.
stuff like you could tell he watch film and he know like he could read his keys.
He's a student. He been like that since high. I've been watching man since high school. He been like that
Yeah,
since high school. You can tell it's God given talent, but it's hard work. It's film. He's
yeah,
watching. He know what
facts.
the team like to do. So again, to be quite honest, I hope he come home. I hope Miami sitting at 11. I hope Miami sitting at 11. Go ahead and do the right thing, man. You need a edge rusher. You got rid of Chubb.
We do.
You got rid of the other guy. Bring him on home.
I'm a Dolphin fan, and I don't want that for my boy right now. Nah, it's too much going on, man. They ain't nope. He need to go to a real organization right now, man. I don't know what they doing at the crib, bro. And I'm a Miami fan. I don't like no other NFL team, but I'm treating them like the Giants last year or the Jets. I ain't
Ah,
going to Miami, boy. Nope. Go somewhere else, dog.
hey, bring him home. Hey, help build a foundation. I like what the GM saying over there. So help build a foundation. Over here in Miami. I'm a San Francisco diehard fan, but I love Miami too. I'm born and raised here, so I like the Dolphins. So when the Dolphins winning, the city turned up. I'm turned up, so I love it. So bring him home.
But
He
they
could
what
be a
we got like the
foundation
12
piece.
pick or something, 13 pick.
I think the 11. I want to say
Are we
11.
right
The
before the
11 pick
Cowboys?
right before the Cowboys. So hey, that's a
Dolphins
perfect
ain't gonna
pick.
do that. They ain't that smart. They talking about we
I,
finna get some old linemen from
Well,
like a
I'll take that too. You have to build in the trenches. If you go O line and D line, I wouldn't be mad at that.
but I agree, but the Dolphins, every time we draft those linemen in the first round, they end up going somewhere else. We ain't got none those linemen we drafted. Or the
yeah,
D
well,
linemen now.
yeah, you're right about that. I'm hoping this
It's
new
like
regime do
history.
something. I'm hoping the new regime do something. They talk. Listen, they say we going trenches. They say the O line need help. I agree with them. Go get an O line. It's not the sexy pick, but guess what? You go get you a bookend left tackle or a bookend tackle or guard. Listen, you can hold them down for 10 plus years. So I say Billy Trench. If you're not going edge rusher, which I need, go get you somebody in the trenches who gonna protect the quarterback. Be the
Who's our
cornerstone.
quarterback? Malik Willis.
Malik Willis. I like him.
Yeah, we got Malik Willis. We still got A Chain. We ain't got no wide receivers.
No.
We ain't
Uh,
got
the talk, but well, I don't know if y'all gonna keep A Chain because the talk is y'all might trade him to Seattle because he want more money than y'all willing to pay.
because we got to get to a 98 million.
He
That
ain't even
nigga
on the
tour
team.
in Atlanta caked up.
Getting all that money, man. 98 million, man. He can sit the bench and still get 98 million.
He definitely ain't gonna start over Penix. They
Nah,
probably gonna throw him out there.
I think he'll bridge. I want to say
Right.
I hope he'll bridge. Let's say that because the going to get Tua and bringing him in an organization like that almost create like a quarterback confusion. So I hope it's a bridge. I really like Penix. I like him since college. So hopefully he the way, but I guess Tua
Penix
will be the backup.
he was already 25 when he graduated, right?
Yeah, he was old. He was older,
24,
I say.
25. He probably
24.
26, 27 now.
He been there about 3 years, so he got to be about 26, 27. It's time for you to show. They don't want to wait on you. You about to hit 30 already, man.
Boy, who you telling? So
You got to produce. But
I think that's a big factor, man.
definitely,
But yeah, it's
definitely.
another topic I want to get your insight on. Like I was doing some research on. They say Ohio State, Miami, and Texas A&M got the most players that's gonna potentially get drafted this year. Um, Based on like what you saw during the season, do you think that that measures out? I know you saw
Ohio
all
State.
on play at least one time.
I saw Texas.
You
You
saw
said
Texas
Texas
A&M
State.
against us.
I saw Texas A&M. That was the only time I really watched them. I know they got the DN prospect, supposed to be the top DN prospect, a D tackle prospect, but I'm not too familiar. I didn't watch too many Texas A&M, but Ohio State and UM, I watched a lot of their games, and I can say UM has a prospect at a few positions. Definitely that right tackle y'all have, he's an animal. That left tackle,
Francisco.
Francisco, he definitely a first round prospect. The left tackle, 6'9". Someone gonna take a chance on him. I know he's still unpolished a little bit, but you can't coach 6'9". What are you like 330? You can't coach
Jeez,
that. You can't
jeez.
coach that.
I think he was
So
like 345 or something.
you can't coach 6'9", 345. So they gonna
Nah,
take a
yeah,
chance on him.
scary.
Mesador, you talking about Bain, who we just touched on. The cornerback who y'all picked up this year. They were
Deontay.
y'all was loaded. You was
Yeah.
loaded. So they gonna have a whole lot of draft pick, and you know what Ohio State do every year. Every year, we just named two people, Styles, the linebacker, and you said his younger brother. You got the other safety who
He not
projected to
even
be
in the draft conversation. They got the edge rusher Arvell Reese. Then
of
they got
course.
Styles, the linebacker, and they got Carnell Tate, 17 at wide receiver.
Okay.
Them
You
they first
also the
rounders, supposedly.
what's the name of the safety? They have a safety also
Caleb
who's
Downs.
Caleb Downs. Listen,
I like him.
that's the to me, hands down, that's the baddest defender coming out this year. I love Bain, but I've been watching Downs since his freshman year. That's the coldest defender. But uh that's
No, I
four
like him
people
too.
all that's four people already we named, not really getting into. I think they also have like an offensive lineman who's supposed to be a top offensive lineman who's coming out this year. So they always loaded. You look at their draft classes, top five, top
Yeah.
two, top 10. So they keep talent. So they always gonna have a lot of people drafted. Um, I think it might be a tie. I want to lean more towards UM. I watch more UM. I watch a lot of Ohio State too, but UM was
Ohio
loaded
State
too.
definitely gonna have more just because they got more. They've been better for longer. Like they got more consistency. You know what I'm
They
saying? They've
think
been
so?
at they've been up at the top for a long time. So I think just they got more prospects just because of how they've been recruiting. You feel me?
Yeah, I think I understand that. Understand that because it's a
Um,
history there.
right. They've been getting all the like you say top five classes for 10 years. So just that attrition, they gonna have high draft prospects. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if I don't like Carnell Tate like that. He ain't no top 10 pick to me.
It's not. I don't really.
That
This
boy a
receiver
second
class.
rounder, dog.
This receiver class, I'm not too excited about. The guy
Yeah.
Lemons. The guy Lemons. Now, I watch him. I like him, but I don't know if
But
he
he remember he out
outside
there in the
receiver.
Pac-12. Man, he ain't playing no DBs for real,
Nah, the
dog.
Pac-12 don't play no defense. Well, it ain't Pac-12 no more.
Yeah,
But
Big 12, whatever.
Big 12. But Carnell Tate, if you go back and watch the championship game, Man, they locked him down, man. Indiana, he could. I didn't see him. Only person you saw was
And against Miami, both.
I didn't really see him. Now the guy who we saw is that guy coming out next year, that Jeremiah Smith guy. We saw him every game. I don't
Unstoppable.
care who they played. He showed up. So hey, listen. Now he first round,
That's a
but to
top
get
10
back to
pick.
man, top five to me,
Right.
man.
Nah,
That
facts,
man should
facts.
get up
I'm
to
just
top
saying,
five.
if Cardinal Tate go top 10, that boy, y'all wasting y'all money, boy.
I
That
don't
boy
I
Chris
don't
Chambers to me.
I don't see it because when the big games came, like I say, yeah, he did the stuff throughout the season. But Ohio State, you already know they team that they play is not top notch all the time. But when it came to the Indianas, the UM, I don't think he showed up like that. He didn't produce. I don't know what his stats was for Indiana or UM, but I don't think he had over 50, 60 yards receiving in neither
What if
game.
remember Chris Chambers from the Dolphins? That's my comp for him. He gonna make the big catches. Chris Chambers had some 1,000 yard seasons. He was
No,
number
he
one.
had a few. I want to say he's a tad bit faster. Chambers
Nah,
was
he
more of a possession
faster,
receiver.
but Chris Chambers gonna go get that ball.
Oh no, he not Chris Chambers. He got some catches. If you put in top catches in NFL, he probably show up maybe like 2 or 3 times on there.
That's what
He
I'm
has some
saying.
excellent
I
catches.
think that type of career, I'm saying you know, because
Yeah, I believe so.
like I
I
mean, I
believe
think
so.
Olave better than him. He ain't better than
Olave got
Olave.
Olave got a lot of wiggle to him.
That's what I'm saying. He ain't got all he.
Olave got a lot of wiggle. I think Tate. I think he'll be highly productive in the right system. Big frame, uh, pretty good speed. From what I heard, pretty decent route runner. So I think if he
I think he
get
was
in a
like a four
system
five. So
for his size, that's pretty 4'5". I think he's about what, like 6'3", six.
nah,
You don't think so?
no, he's not that big. Hold on.
Let me look at my. I thought Tate was ever bit of 6'3", 6'2", 6'3", 200 plus.
Oh man, my iPad died.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Yeah, he okay. So hit 6'2", 194. Okay, 194. He's a little on the slimmer.
He like
I thought
Eshawn size. He could be
I
fat.
thought he by Eshawn size. So 6'2". I thought he was a tad bit heavy. I thought he was more around that 205 to 210 range, but still 6'2" guy, 190, close to
Yeah,
200
he's
pounds,
strong.
strong kind of guy. So I think I don't know if he could be an outside guy with a 4'5". He'll have to really show himself. He may
I'm saying, you
transition
think
to.
he could be like a George Pickens? Or he ain't like that. He ain't got it like that.
I don't think he's George Pickens. I don't think uh
You don't
he
see
may
that?
can be I don't know how his wiggle is. He may can be, what's the guy out of Detroit, the Amon St. Brown, just a little bigger,
Nah.
work him out the
I
slot.
mean,
Cause Amon St. Brown, yeah, he goes deep, but he's more he's a 100 catch kind of guy the past 2 seasons. Highly productive kind of guy. He's not
mhm.
gonna blow your doors off over the top, but he gets open with route running. So I
No,
I
for
see
sure.
him. I see him more in that range. I'm not saying he's him now. I'm not comparing him to him. That's just who the first guy come in mind as far as
I
like
mean, no,
he get open
I
with
think
route
I'm a
running.
rock with second rounder. So
So and that's why I see Tate. He can get open. They say he runs pretty good routes. He got nice size, so he'll be a good window for the quarterback. He played in the system for a few years. He been in college 3 4 years, so he been there long enough where the maturity, the understanding of what defense trying to throw at him. Running in his zone. So I think I can see him highly productive in the maybe coming out the slot like Amon St. Brown. Good route runner. Strong hands, make them catches. That I
mhm.
can see him in that line. Just a tad bit tall. I think Amaron maybe a little shorter.
No, I could roll with that, man. I could roll with that. But yeah, man, that's just some good football talk for the people, man. Give it a little insight. Just giving our vision, how we see it, our perspective, our point of view. This is our first episode, and we hope y'all enjoy it.
Hey, see the vision. Be out. Hey, peace out from Double R. See the Vision podcast.
All right. Call my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.